Hey y'all, what's up? It's Ashlyn here. I'm dying. Sorry. Alright, so I got the Spearcraft book box for August 2020, and I'm surprised that it's the Eternal Twilight Midnight Sun one. Like, I thought this was a special that you had to buy separately, and it didn't come with everything, but this is all Twilight based. The spoiler card art is by Ra Avis NYC. And the theme card title was developed by @Sam_the_fangirl_. So that's fun. So this has like a list of everything that's in the box, and there's quite a bit of things in this box, and the very last item is going to blow your mind because it blew mine. So the first thing I have here is an exclusive Twilight candle by Spearcraft book box with wedding roses, and it says Twilight. And so the lion fell in love with the lamb. It's in this beautiful case, this black tin, I should say. And it doesn't look the greatest like most candles do with them, but that's okay. I mean, it's still beautiful. It still smells pretty good too. So it's a little dirty right now. Weird. Alright, next we have these socks, and I believe these are Team Colin socks. Let me see here. Alright, these are exclusive Rosalie's baseball socks, black and white striped tall socks that say Team Colin by Team @Spearcraft book box as well. So these are some knee-high socks, which are super cool. I love baseball socks. Socks are great in general. Next we have a tote bag. I did take this all out of plastic, by the way, but here is, I think that's supposed to be Bella and Edward, and then the Collins themselves, maybe? It says an exclusive double-sided tote bag, The Colin Family and Jacob and Renesmee by artist @MyValenStyles. Okay, so this is Jacob and Renesmee, actually. My bad. And then this is the Colin family. So there's Edward, his mom, Rosalie, can't remember, Jasper, I can't remember all of them, Jacob, no, Jasper, I don't remember. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Should totally just cut that from the video, but I can't, so there's that. That's really awesome as well. Next, we have a pin, and this is an exclusive Volturi inspired enamel pin by @ems.bookish.art, and it looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's, oh, first of all, it's upside down. Second of all, it looks like this. It's super, like, pretty, and it's in a V shape. Next we have a bookmark, and this is an exclusive Colin and Volturi inspired bookmark and art print by artist @ReadTheRightAct, and her shop is @ReadTheRightArt. So there's the Collins, and there's the Volturi. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat. Next we have this, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a theme card, I think. So there's Volturi and Colin. Next we have this. It says Team Jacob and Team Edward. So this is Team Edward on this side, and the other side it says Team Jacob, and this is really pretty actually. I really do enjoy this. This is awesome. And this is a exclusive double-sided pillowcase, half Team Edward, half Team Jacob by artist at Evie Bookish. So thank you, Evie Bookish. This is beautiful. Can't wait to use it. And the last item that we have in the box is this giant, thick baby right here. This is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. Look at that. Look at that. And it's a signed copy. So it's signed, guys. And this is like the most cherished thing I've ever gotten in my life. So the Twilight Saga is now 6 books, not 4. It goes Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, an Eclipse novella, and then Midnight Sun. And I just threw the spoiler card. Give me a second. Alright, and the spoiler card says signed hardcover edition of Midnight Sun, or a copy of Midnight Sun and a signed book plate. Book by author Stephanie Meyer. And we got the hardcover edition of Midnight Sun. And signed by the author. We did not get a book plate. We got an actual signature by the author. Alright, so this book's huge. But it says, I could see how easy it would be to fall into loving Bella. It would be exactly like falling, effortless. Not letting myself love her was the opposite of falling. It was pulling myself up a cliff face, hand over hand. The task is grueling, as if I had no more than mortal strength. When Edward Cullen and Bella Swan met in Twilight, an iconic love story was born. But until now, fans have heard only Bella's side of the story. At last, readers can experience Edward's version in the long-awaited companion novel, Midnight Sun. Wow. Okay, so Twilight series was Bella's story. Now we're getting Edward's story in one book. It's actually really interesting. This unforgettable tale, as told through Edward's eyes, takes on a new and decidedly dark twist. Meeting Bella is both the most unnerving and intriguing event he has experienced in all his years as a vampire. As we learn more fascinating details about Edward's past and the complexity of his inner thoughts, we understand why this is the defining struggle of his life. How can he justify following his heart if it means leading Bella into danger? In Midnight Sun, Stephanie Meyer transports us back to a world that has captivated millions of readers and brings us an epic novel about the profound pleasures and devastating consequences of immortal love. Oh my gosh. I didn't think that this would happen. It's 662 pages long, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe I'm holding this book in my hands right now and flipping through it. Like, this is unreal. This book is like a $40 book in Canada, so... Oh, that's an epilogue. I'm trying to see how many chapters there are. There's an epilogue to it. And... oh my gosh. 29 chapters. Does it start out with anything? This is 2020, by the way. This book is dedicated to all the readers who have been such a happy part of my life for the last 15 years. When we first met, many of you were young teenagers with bright, beautiful eyes, full of dreams for the future. I hope that in the years that have passed, you've all found your dreams and that the reality of them was even better than you'd hoped. So there is literally 29 chapters, and they're all, like, titled chapters. And then there's an epilogue called An Occasion. So no, there is nothing that starts it, it just jumps into it. And this is Stephanie Meyer, you guys. I didn't know she was so young. I honestly thought she was a lot older. But I am loving this. I want to see what it looks like underneath. Okay, so underneath it's just a black book with silver lettering on the spine. So nothing too special. I love this book though. Like, I'm going to cherish this because I have no idea. Here's a little excerpt from the book itself on the back. It says, "I can't sleep," I murmured, answering her question more fully. She was silent for a moment. "At all?" she asked. "Never," I breathed. As I met her penetrating gaze, read the surprise and the sympathy there, I abruptly yearned for sleep. Not for oblivion, as I had before, not to escape boredom, but because I wanted to dream. Maybe if I could be unconscious, if I could dream, I could live for a few hours in a world where she and I could be together. She dreamed of me. I wanted to dream of her. She stared back at me, her expression full of wonder. I had to look away. I could not dream of her. She should not dream of me. Wow. Okay, so I'm like super excited because if you guys remember, there's Team Edward, Team Jacob, and Jacob tries to interfere in a lot of the parts of like, he tries to be a friend, but he's like absolutely in love. And then they have their child and everything, and that, like, he had to turn Bella, you guys. You remember that? Just so she could have Renesmee. Like, he had to turn Bella into a vampire. Now she's living a vampire life. And he was completely against it, and he did it at his own, his own will. And it's so crazy to know that the first 3 books, right, 3 books? First 4 books were just Bella's story. Now we have Edward's story. And I can't wait to dive in and see the darker side of things because it's coming from a vampire perspective. I also wonder if it's going to jump into a lot of his past because we didn't get that in the books. Or in the movies. And the books, I should say. Like, she doesn't know much about his past. So I really hope that we get the full story. Like, how he turned, like, when he was turned into a vampire. Who did it? If he was ever in love as a human. Like, I want to know that story. You know what I mean? So this is definitely going to be something I'm going to be diving into very, very soon. I really wish I could find it on, like, audio form, but that's perfectly fine. But I have it for my collection now. It's ginormous. It's huge. I love it. And it's signed. So with all that being said, this is the last unboxing for a while. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more box unboxings. I do apologize if that upsets you. I just haven't had very much luck. I've been losing subscribers on here. Don't understand why. It might have something to do with barely posting, but I see so many other accounts that barely post and they still have thousands of subscribers. I mean, if you guys want to be petty, you want to be petty. That's fine by me. I really don't care anymore because I'm really about to, like, just use this when I feel like it and not worry what anybody else has to say because I'm sorry, I work a full-time job and I like to get reading in and I watch a lot of YouTube myself and I can't please everybody, so there's really no point in me keeping a YouTube channel alive and stressing when it's starting to deflate in front of my eyes. I lose subscribers. It really affects me because I'm wondering what I did wrong. Like, I'm always asking you guys for advice and things to do and videos to do, and nobody's giving me much of anything really, so I don't know what you expect of me. But with all that being said, I do have tons of books now to get through, and I will see you or I won't see you. It just really depends. Bye!